Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for the official day one of the Harley ABCs of touring competition. I finally got myself organised, battery in the camera is charged, camera and the tripod are in backpack, the GoPro's on the bike, and the only thing wrong with it is that there is no sound when you've got this in the warp mode, which is a bit of a pity, but never mind. But thank you for joining me on my journey. Hey everyone, well, finally made it out. Day one of my touring competition. As you can see, Belair National Park. It's a sunny Monday morning or sunny Monday midday, about 18 degrees, that's about 65 Fahrenheit. Definitely not a place to come here on the weekends, so very busy. But if you consider the number of cars here, it's very busy even on a Monday morning, so I'm wondering what the heck is going on. But I've got everything ready to go. See, more cars, you can hear from the background. I've got my picture, I've got the sign, I've got my bike, and I've got me, and the camera's still on self-timer, and I can stand here and smile and go cheese when I have my photograph taken. Hopefully the little GoPro had the nice 10 times zoom, 10 times warp speed, sorry. Busy road for a Monday morning, from Monday midday. You think, what is... I know it's one of the main roads up to the hills, but this is ridiculous. And the numbers going in and out of the national park. You think, why aren't these people at work? Why aren't I at work? Well, I'm retired, so that's okay. Took a while to get here to start this off. This is just going to be a short one day, just going to take another couple of photographs. And then I can start to head home and then do a little bit of the paperwork, start filling out where I've been on the competition form, do a bit of editing of this video to see how I go. And that's half the fun of this, doing the documentation, is to try and figure out what to do and how to document it all. But I'm going to continue up Upper Sturt Road. There's a small little post office sign that I'm going to try and take, provided that's not busy, and then head off to another national park or conservation park. It's a recreation park actually, but it's acceptable by Harley, which is good. So I'm going to start to pack up, and I will speak to everybody when I get to my next location. So enjoy the ride, and thanks for being along with me. Catch you soon. Another bit of uncomfortable silence. Perhaps I should either hum a tune or add a good travelling music soundtrack. So if you know of anything that's good, leave a comment and I'll see if I can find it and add it in. But for the meantime, take a breath and watch the scenery. Alright, that was photograph number 2. And I'll just come on closer so I can grab the camera, and you can see the... I'll zoom in a little bit for you. So agency, I've never seen it open. You said never seen it open, but it's here, it's accessible, it's acceptable to Harley because it's a Australia Post sign. You can see what it's mainly used for. It's the Upper Sturt CFS, Country Fire Service. Emergency vehicles, access only. Yeah, well, there's no access at the moment. There's nobody burning, no sirens going. But a short ride just up here, and now just one more short ride back again. I've got 4 or 5 ways I can go to get there, not sure which, so I'll see what I feel like. Might be just be boring, just go back the same way that I came and then head back down to the second national park I'm going to take. Alright, enjoy the ride. Welcome to the Blackwood Park. In case you're wondering or haven't realised, this isn't the same journey I was on. This is visit number 2 to here. What I did before was a rookie mistake. I took the photograph, in fact I took a couple of photographs, but what I didn't do was go back to the camera, press the preview button and have a look to see what I've got. And what I did get was this. Now you can see by the photograph, well, I'm there almost, but you can't see my head. So what do? Yeah, I didn't either use the photograph the way it was or come back another day and retake this with the Blackwood Forest. It was a rookie mistake, and I shouldn't have made a rookie mistake. What I should have done was just sort of press that button, but I didn't, and that annoys the crap out of me. But I just had to come back and do one more trip. So I've come all the way up here just for this one photograph, and then I'm just going to head back home again and have a look at all these photographs and videos. But I did check them, and I am standing there smiling with my piece of paper, which is what I wanted. I had my hat on from what I did previous years, which was zoom in close, get rid of all the extra bits and pieces that I didn't need, so that I had my photograph cropped already. So I just had to reduce it a little bit to be good, to keep the quality up so it could be printed out. But I didn't remind myself that this year I don't need to print anything out. It's all going to be online. So what you can see in the screen, I could use just a small quarter of that or even less, and it's still going to be perfectly fine and sharp on a computer monitor that the Harley team's going to be looking at when they judge the photographs. Were you here? Can they tick you off the list? So I've got to remind myself for all my future photographs, keep the lens set on as wide as possible, get lots of space. Then when I want to get home, I can zoom in, get just what I want, and end up with this. So you can see by looking at that picture how I've cropped that in a little bit. But will I be happy with that? Probably not, because I want to just do something that a little bit different to the photographs, and so my photograph is just going to be altered a little bit, doctored a little bit. I'm still going to turn it into like a 6x4 inch image, and that's going to be the image I'm going to send up to Harley, but I'm going to add little bits over on the side, and so it's going to eventually look like this. And so on the side you can see I've got where I am, the time I took it, and the date that I've taken it and what it actually is. So, rule to remember when you're out on the trip, make sure you get the photograph of everybody, keep it wide, check the photograph before you move on, because this place is close enough that I was able to come back. There will be some photographs I'm going to be taking soon that they're just going to be too far away. I'm not going to go all the way 100 kilometers out into the country to retake one photograph that I stuff up. So remind myself, check the preview on the camera. And I hope that I'm actually in the camera now. It'd be all horrible if I'm not. I hope I am. But anyway, all right, thank you for listening. Keep going with your photographs if you're trying the competition. Remember, keep a big lot you can zoom in afterwards and still maintain a lot of quality on the final image, the final JPEG you're going to send up to Harley. Whether you do some manipulation to it like I did on my example, that's up to you. I think I haven't looked at the upload site yet to find out what we've got to do, but I think you might have to do a little bit of saying, well, this is the letter B, or this is a national park, or whatever. I'll check that out, and just for my own sake, to be able to make sure that I am doing the right thing. I don't want to end up doing all these bits and pieces to my photographs when I'm not supposed to, I'm not allowed to. So I'll check that out. All right, safe riding. Thank you for keeping with me on my journey. Hit the little like button, or leave a comment perhaps if there's anything I can talk to about that you'd like. That's if you're listening at all. Okay, all right, safe riding, bye.